Investigators say a fire at a Rockford restaurant was intentionally set. One man is nabbed, another on the run. Plus, hundreds of local government leaders meet in Rockford. City officials say they're trying to promote positivity in the community throughout the new year. And a local theater holds a free holiday concert. Organizers say the event is all about breaking down barriers and creating new memories.
Live from WTVO 17, this is Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Tom Lewis. Eric and Mimi are off today. Rockford fire investigators say the blaze that destroyed a local restaurant was intentionally set by the owner's sons. Back in August, firefighters were called to the Chicken Hop restaurant on East State Street for a fire. Crews found flames in the kitchen. No one was there at the time. Damage estimated at $200,000, and investigators determined it was arson. Brothers Abdul Rahman and Mustafa Al-Hamwi are accused of setting the fire on purpose. Both men are charged with property arson and insurance fraud. Abdul Rahman is in custody while Mustafa remains at large. Well, the community comes together to honor an historic police chief and her service. Funeral for retired Roscoe Chief Jamie Evans took place earlier today. That ceremony held at Roscoe United Methodist Church. Afterwards, community members lined both sides of Main Street to honor Evans as her procession traveled to the funeral home. Evans was the first female chief of police in Winnebago County. She passed away following a battle with cancer. Chicago's 8th Police District now has a new memorial honoring fallen police officers. The statue greets visitors as they enter the station. Emblazoned on the side of the giant police dog are officers' pictures. Officer Ella French was killed in the line of duty in August of 2021 during a traffic stop. The city lost officers Andres Vasquez Lasso in March of this year on a call in Gage Park. Next to them, Sergeant Ed Doherty and Officer John Cruz, who both died by suicide.
My hopes are that it has a long-lasting memory for those to come in the future, to see that how much we appreciate our family and extended family within the department.
Supervisors in the 8th District paid for that statue. A new state program looks to combat a rise in wrongful convictions. The National Registry of Exonerations and the Center for Wrongful Convictions shows Illinois is leading the country in prison exonerations. Experts say official misconduct accounts for most of the exonerations in the U.S., and police officer involvement represents almost half of exonerations. But in Illinois, that number jumps to 80%. Now, all Illinois police recruits will be required to take wrongful conviction awareness and avoidance training to combat the issue.
It's important for the recruits to hear from the exonerees and how much of an impact it has on somebody's life when they're wrongfully convicted. We get one chance to do it right, and we need to make sure these recruits understand that.
Being with my mom, I'm a mama's boy. We used to cook together, sing together, and, just family. It's super important to me. And it took all that away from me. I don't hate cops. I love cops. My family members were cops. But my thing is I hate dirty cops. I hate people that bully the community and take advantage of people. I hate that.
Experts say many wrongful arrests are for crimes like murder and drug possession. A new law taking effect on January 1st means juveniles in Illinois' detention centers will no longer be placed in solitary confinement. The Sims law bans officials from placing young detainees in solitary confinement for any purpose other than to prevent immediate physical harm. The state senator behind the law says forcing juveniles to spend up to 22 hours a day alone is inhumane and can cause long-term psychological and physical harm. Local state lawmakers lay out what local communities can expect from Springfield in the new year. Drea Baroni met with the Northern Illinois Council of Governments today. Drea, what did you learn?
That's right, Tom. Over 200 local government leaders gathered today at Cliff Breakers events. They heard from a panel of 7 state senators and representatives about what to expect from the General Assembly coming into 2024. The whole event is meant to connect our local government leaders to state legislators. That's something City of Rockford's Mayor Tom McNamara says is essential to promote a positive new year for the city.
Here at the City of Rockford level, I think we are looking forward to a lot of work being done. We have the largest capital improvement plan in our city's history that's going to be hitting the streets this summer. We have the largest water infrastructure program hitting the streets this summer. You have a lot of economic development projects in the pipeline that we need to get moving and get completed. So I think we are going to be incredibly busy.
Coming up later at 6, we'll hear more about what government officials are focusing on in 2024, not only for the city of Rockford, but the entire state of Illinois. Tom?
All right, Drea, thank you. More than 2,700 public school libraries across the state getting some extra help, all thanks to a Secretary of State grant. $1.4 million will go toward resources and services like books, technology, and programs. Several state line districts will get a share. RPS will get more than $22,000, while Freeport's school district is receiving a little more than $2,800. To see the full list of schools getting support, visit our website, mystateline.com. A local theater gives the community a chance to get into the holiday spirit today. Coronado Theater held their free Magic Mondays concert. Attendees had the chance to listen to holiday music played on the theater's grand Barton organ. The instrument began playing music back in 1925 while the venue still played silent films. Organizers say today's concert is all about creating new memories for the community to enjoy.
I met a couple here today who really hadn't been here before, and they were in retirement age, and it's a chance for somebody to come in and see more of the detail of the true magnificence of this magical place.
And the next Magic Monday concert, that's going to be February 19th. Gas prices, they continue to fall in the state line. Millions look to travel for the holidays. That'll be a help. The average price of gas in Rockford sits at $3.05 a gallon. That's nearly a 13-cent drop in the last week. Prices are 37 cents lower than a month ago and 20 cents lower than a year ago. Experts at Gas Buddy say the decline in prices may soon end as the price of oil rebounds from recent lows. The U.S. Defense Secretary meets with Israeli leaders, and coming up next, the discussions taking place as Israel continues its offensive inside Gaza. Coming up at 6, the state line police evacuated a hotel over the weekend. The latest word from investigators after an armed standoff in Lee County. Candace.
Our temperatures officially will go down. The high, that is, at 34. That was achieved just a little before 4:30 this morning. Since then, our numbers have been stuck in the 20s and our wind chills in the teens. Find out when we begin our climb in the upward direction. Coming up in the First Warn forecast a little later.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team with Eric Wilson, Mimi Murphy, Scott Leber, and Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin holding a joint press conference with Israel's defense minister discussing the next stage in the war between Israel and Hamas. ABC's Ike Joji is in Washington with more.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin expressing the Biden administration's support for Israel during its war with Hamas, all while highlighting concerns about the rising Palestinian death toll.
We will also continue to urge the protection of civilians during conflict and to increase the flow of humanitarian aid into Gaza.
Austin and his Israeli counterpart speaking side by side to reporters, discussing Israel's criteria for deciding when and how to transition out of its current major offensive inside Gaza. This as the violence inside Gaza intensifies. IDF forces targeting infrastructure inside the Strip. New videos showing the aftermath of a blast at the Nasser Medical Complex, a hospital in southern Gaza. 12-year-old Dunya, an amputee who had already lost her entire family, died in the explosion. She spoke with the nonprofit Defense for Children International a few weeks ago during the pause in fighting. I only want one thing, for the war to end. The Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry says the targeting of this hospital could bring down the health system in the southern parts of the Gaza Strip. The IDF has not commented. Meanwhile, as fears of a wider war persist, Israel and Hezbollah exchanging cross-border fire. ABC's Britt Clinette was there as artillery shells sent her team into a bunker.
I think this is a daily experience for you.
Yes, except this time we had the privilege of being right next to this bunker and this base. Combat soldiers have to operate far beyond these walls.
According to Israeli officials, 129 hostages remain unaccounted for, with at least 20 of those believed to be dead. Ike Ajachi, ABC News, Washington.
Ike, thank you all. A very windy day means a chilly start to the work week. After the break, Candace will detail when we could see the state line warm up again.
Now, your First Warn weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, the wind really put the chill in the air for most of us here throughout much of the day, as we had some gusts earlier, close to 40 to even 45 miles per hour. Good news, those wind gusts will begin to calm down a bit here as we go through this evening. Still a sustained wind coming in from the northwest, anywhere from 10 up to 15 miles per hour. And we're still holding on to some wind gusts right around 25. But as high pressure moves slowly closer to us, that'll allow our wind speeds to kind of lighten up and keep our temperatures on the cooler side. So why did we have such a strong wind? Well, there's a couple factors that led to that. Colder air, dense air, oftentimes can bring an increase in the wind, but it's also the difference in pressure that we have in our atmosphere. That's all wind is a difference in pressure. So we've had a very strong low pressure system moving up the east coast, combined with a strong high pressure system working down the plains, and the difference in pressure between those two allowing our wind speeds to really increase. Now, as this high pressure system moves closer to us, our winds will begin to lighten up, but it has brought down quite a bit of a cold air mass across much of the Midwest and the Great Lakes. Now, temperatures in the 20s and 30s are not atypical for mid-December. In fact, it's actually pretty close to where we should be. But given the fact that we've come off such a mild stretch, it's definitely felt like a shock out there. 23 our temperature in Freeport, but the wind chill through this afternoon has stayed in the teens, and we're at 11 right now in Freeport, Rockford 24, 25 in Janesville, feels like 14, and you've got a wind chill right now of 12 down in Rochelle. Wind chills will drop down into the single digits here as we go through the night tonight, even though the wind won't be quite as strong, and that's because our temperatures are going to fall in the teens. So we'll hold on to about a 5 to 10 mile per hour breeze after midnight, but that'll keep that wind chill factor down just a bit. Our weather watcher Terry in Genoa, 25 degrees northwesterly wind sustained at 14. And we've had some gusts down there in northern DeKalb County here, 20 to 25 miles per hour. Talk about the stretch of warmer weather that we've had leading into this afternoon. 51 last Thursday, 53 last Friday. We were in the 40s over the weekend. Yes, we had the cloud cover with it, but that drop in the temperature here, again, coming kind of like a shock this afternoon. We'll see those numbers gradually climb just a bit here as we head throughout the next several days as our winds turn back around to the south, and we'll bring those numbers right back up. Skies are clearing out there. We take a live look over the Jefferson Street Bridge here in downtown Rockford. We'll maintain that mostly clear sky, which again will lead to some sunshine at least for the first half of the day on Tuesday. We had some snow flurries, some wind-whipped snow flurries that came through. Did cause a couple of slick spots. They are very early this morning as the temperatures were dropping back, but things should be a little more quiet here as we go through the night. Next storm system developing off to the west. That slowly works in our direction later this week and gives us a better chance for some light rain showers here by the time we get into Thursday, Friday. So as we go through the night tonight, we are in the teens down to 16 degrees. Winds will turn to the southwest tomorrow. We are going to bring in some cloud cover late into the afternoon and then into the evening. Mostly cloudy skies tomorrow night, but it's a combination of that along with that southerly wind that'll help keep our temperatures up a bit from where we're going to drop to here for tonight. And we'll eventually see those 40s return once again by the time we get into the end of the week. And numbers could even climb close to 50 by the time we get close to Christmas. So 16 tonight, we're 34 tomorrow. Now the wind is going to pick up again tomorrow evening, this time coming in from the south. We'll hold on to some wind gusts around 25 miles per hour. 26 is where we head on Tuesday, 41 on Wednesday. Slight chance for some showers there. Thursday, Friday may actually settle a little further to the south. We've got some cloud cover around there on Saturday, close to 50 for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. But I think Christmas Day we're going to be dealing with rain showers rather than some snow showers.
All right, chances for a white Christmas fading. Thank you, Candace. Scott is in next. He has sports. Another fourth quarter collapse by the Bears just might be the final straw that leads to some offseason changes for the team. And it's not too soon to look ahead to baseball season. Rockford Rivets are.
Now sports with sports director Scott Lever.
Close does work well in horseshoes, not so well for the Bears. Once again, they were close to a win yesterday in Cleveland, but could not close the deal. And just like they failed to do in the Denver game and the first Detroit game, another fourth quarter collapse. Then the Browns on the ropes up 17-7, but then a muff punt opened the door for the Browns, and they pushed right through it. That loss sullied an otherwise good day by the Bears defense, but it shined the spotlight again on the Bears' poor play calling on offense and the inconsistency of the run game and of Justin Fields.
It's going to hurt anytime you lose, especially when you have a defense that goes out there and creates that many turnovers, that holds that offense to that many points. We played good enough to win, but like I said, there were certain drives, certain situations that we didn't execute in.
It's very frustrating, especially in a close game like that with us leading most of the game and kind of letting it slip through our fingertips at the end. We just got to go back to the drawing board, get back in the lab, and come back next week.
The Packers are in the same boat as the Bears, one that's sinking with 2 straight losses and against 2 teams that had losing records, the Buccaneers and the Giants. The offense wasn't good enough yesterday despite having Aaron Jones back in action, and the defense was a major disappointment, giving up 452 yards to Baker Mayfield and the Bucs.
Any loss is disappointing. I don't care who you lose to, the best or the worst. Anytime you lose, it's disappointing. But like I said, next opponent, it's time to prepare for next week.
No, it's not hard to stay positive. That's always my mindset. And in this game of football, you have to stay positive. Even on the field, if you have a bad play, erase it onto the next. And that's what we got to do in football.
We have got Monday Night Football coming up again tonight here on WTVO. The Eagles at 10-3 take on the Seahawks. They're 6-7. They've lost their last 4 games. The Eagles have lost their last 2. Well, the Rockford Rivets schedule for next season is out. They'll play 36 home games. They'll open up on the road Monday, May 27th at Kalamazoo. Their home opener will be played on Friday, May 31st against Battle Creek. Hananiga graduate Nicole Mansky-Briscoe will be sticking around at ESPN. She has agreed to a multi-year contract extension there. She'll remain the host of SportsCenter and Baseball Tonight and also do reporting for Formula One races. Briscoe has been with ESPN since 2008. That's sports. We'll be right back.
Candace, can we blame tightly packed isobars for the windy conditions?
Yes, we can, because of the difference in pressure,
Yes.
right? Yeah, so we've got strong low pressure off to the east and then high pressure to the west. So a lot of times when you get those 2 big systems together, you get a lot of wind.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty windy today.
Made it feel real cold.
It's typical winter weather, right? But yeah, it was cold out there. You can really feel it in the bones too. Winds will lighten up just a little bit here tonight. Our skies are clearing out. 34 for tomorrow, up to 41 on Wednesday. We are going to see a fair amount of cloud cover, though, I do think, through the end of the week, and then a couple shower chances too. Now, winter officially begins on Thursday, but we're close to 50 by the time we get near Christmas.
All right, we're getting wimpy now, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Add up a few more warm days, yeah.
Thanks, Candace. Have a great night, everybody.